Hey, hello everyone. This is Preetham Shah and welcome to our YouTube channel Cognitive Coders. So I hope you guys are doing well. From today onwards, we are going to start one new playlist that is for Databricks Lakeflow jobs. How to orchestrate your pipeline, how to create your pipeline, whatever things we used to do in our data factory, that same thing how we can implement in our Databricks. Nowadays Databricks also implemented this thing, this pipeline and job levels things, how to implement that things, that we'll see in this playlist. We will cover lots of new updated thing in this playlist, okay, which Databricks introduces in their upgraded version, okay. And what is Lakeflow jobs, how to create the jobs, what are the tasks, and what kind of logics we can apply during creation of task, okay. And how what are the things we used to do in our data factory, that same thing how we can do using the Lakeflow jobs, that we will also see, okay. The comparison also will discuss in this complete series of videos, okay. We will come with one by one video, and we gradually will see each and every feature of this Lakeflow, okay, database Lakeflow, okay. So hope you guys will enjoy, okay. So each and first we'll start from simple scenarios, okay. Gradually we will increase the complexity, okay. And based on that we will try to learn the new things, okay. So let's go. If you guys face any kind of challenges during the understanding during the this whole series session, in any video, any things you are not understanding, you guys can comment on the video comment section. I will try to reach out to you, I will try to reply back to you, okay. And if you think that you need help on connectivity or something configuration, you need any kind of help, you need live support, okay, you can book our topmate session. That is completely free, okay. You don't need to charge a single penny, okay. They will not charge you, okay, because all the service we are providing on our topmate sessions, that is completely free, okay. No cost it is, okay. So let's go. All and this topmates ID and all our details will be provided on the video description, okay. You guys can go through, okay. Let's go. First try to understand what are the Lakeflow, what is Lakeflow, how to create the jobs and all. We'll try to understand all these things, okay. So let's go. So Databricks Lakeflow jobs, okay. So jobs basically in ADF, what we have. First we'll try to understand with this comparison, okay. So ADF we have, Lakeflow we have. So nowadays did Lakeflow, okay. So nowadays everything based on the data, as we all know. So data processing, it's a big thing, okay. So in this case many companies are introducing many new features and all, many ETL tools, so, okay. But here in Databricks also we can do multiple things, okay. So we have SQL editor, we can query it, we can use we can use Spiceberg, we can use SQL, and other also. Not only the data engineering thing, we can analyze the thing, we can create dashboard also. These all the things are included in a single UI, okay. The AI features are also there, okay. But uh, earlier what we used to do, uh, we used to we used to orchestrate our data pipelines using ADF, okay. And or we can extract the data from the source system and we can transform it based on the true transformation process, whatever orchestration it is required, that we used to do in ADF. Okay, nowadays Databricks also introduced the same thing in their own platform. Okay, that is Lakeflow. Okay, so in Lakeflow we can create jobs, we can create tasks. Okay, under the jobs there are separate tasks. Okay, and how to orchestrate the pipelines. Okay, jobs means each and every pipelines you can consider. Okay, so that that pipeline, how in which time you wanna trigger, you can set the trigger timing. You can say, you can create the dependency of each and every pipeline. You can pass the pipeline output to in the another pipeline input, like that what we used to do in our Databricks. So in ADF, what we each and every so each ADF, each and every pipeline level, what are the what are the uh, what are the things we used to create a pipeline. It is called activity. It was called activity earlier. So in ADF, what we used to call it, we used to call it activity. So what we used to call it as activity, that same thing in Lakeflow, that same thing in Lakeflow, what we used to call, we used to call as task. Okay, task. Okay, so in ADF, what we used to call as what we used to call as pipeline. Here that is basically as job. Here that is basically jobs. Okay, so like this. Okay, so whatever it is, uh, if it is so whatever it is, if it is in ADF, we can create active use we can use activity to create a pipeline, the whole pipeline. Under that pipeline, each and we can use the activities based on our requirements. We can create the logic. Okay, the same thing in Lakeflow, we can create the job, and under that we can create the task. We can use the task and all to uh, do our to implement our logics. So the things are uh, almost kind of same thing, same kind of work we can do. Okay, so how to do that we will see. Okay, so today we'll see one simple scenario. Okay, so okay, so what today we'll do. So today we will create one task, which will give the name task A. Once again we will create task B. Okay, this would be our simple scenario to understand the basic thing of Lakeflow. Okay, task B, and we will create task C. Okay, task C, or we can use XYZ also, whatever you can, whatever you want. Okay, so basically what would be our scenario? So we will do two kinds of scenario. Okay, So first of all, we'll see how to orchestrate the thing. So once the task X is completed, then it will trigger the task Y. Okay. So once the task is X completed, so it will trigger the task Y. Once the task Y is completed, then it will trigger the task Z, like that. This thing we'll see. And another scenario we'll see, once the task X completed, it will go to task Y. Okay. Or once the task X failed, it will trigger, on the failure of task S, it will trigger the task Z. These two scenario we'll see on today's video. How to implement this, that we'll see. And not only this scenario, within this scenario, what are the options in Lakeflow we have to do this kind of thing, that we will see also. Okay, basically any task failure we can trigger the we can trigger the notification option also, so notify the users also. So here in Lakeflow, these things is very much good. Okay, each and every task level also we can attach the notify option. Okay, so suppose if your if your job is getting any of the task is getting failed, that time also we can initialize any kind of email or any kind of messaging in the teams, this kind of system that we'll see gradually to uh, notify the user. So let's go on our today's topic. First we will implement today these scenarios. Okay, so this is our Databricks okay, so in here we'll implement the thing. Okay, so Databricks has introduced the free edition, not the community edition. Okay, in free edition you will able to create these jobs and all. Okay, you can use the lick flows. Okay, but free edition there are nothing the community edition you will not able to do. So for free edition, database free edition login, you can go to Databricks free edition login, free edition login. Just go to this URL, login. You can use your Google account to get into the Databricks platform, free edition platform. Okay, just do these things and you can go. Already I have logged in using my account. Okay, that's why I'm here. Okay, so first we will this is our jobs and pipeline. Okay, so here you can do lots of things. Okay, we can orchestrate, we can create jobs, we can create ingestion pipeline also, so that we will see gradually. Okay, so what we will do today we will create the job first. Okay, so job 1. Okay, so here the Lakeflow jobs view UI they have changed. Okay, this view this views are the new UI is amazing. Okay, uh, I loved it. Okay, so here first we will attach our notebook for creating the task. Before that we will create few notebooks to run it in our workflow. Okay, so we'll notebook X We'll not write any complex code, we'll just write some simple code here. This is notebook X. The same way we'll create notebook Y. The same way we will create notebook Z. Y. So we'll change the notebook. Right, the notebook name is not getting changed here. Notebook Y. Now it's okay. So once again we'll give the name notebook Z, notebook C. Okay, the three notebooks we have created. Okay, so now we have created our notebooks. Now we can go to our pipelines. We can create the jobs. So I can first give the job name here. First notebook we will give the task as task. We will this would be my first notebook task. Okay, and, whatever we have in ADF, that notebook activity we need to take to configure the notebook. Here it is the task. Okay, there are multiple tasks are there. Notebook has their SQL query, Python script. You can run any kind of pipeline. Also from one pipeline you can trigger another pipeline, declarative pipeline to transform the data, this and this kind of thing. Dashboard you can trigger, if else condition you can use. For each whatever we have in ADF, if else, for each activity, if else activity, that also we have here. This kind of thing we have here. We will see each and everything gradually. Okay, first now what we are doing, we are configuring the our our notebook here. So here you can't use space. Okay, if you are using any space, it will be converted as a underscore. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, now what we will do, task X. First we will configure our task X. It the task could be as notebook, the type is notebook. Okay, I will take it from my workspace, and the path is this. Okay, now compute is automatically serverless auto scaling. So, so whatever it is provided by the Databricks free edition, that the same thing we'll use here. You can use parameters if you need anything in JSON. You can configure it like that. Otherwise you can in UI you can configure, you can UI you can based using UI, it would be key value pair, like that you can do. You can use notification and all that, that will use later. Okay, the email notification, as I told you, each and every activity or task level you can use it. Okay, that we will see later. Okay, retries you can configure if the task gets failed, then one time or two times, how many attempts you want to perform the same thing, and what would be the time duration. Within that time duration you can configure that also. You can configure it here. Suppose I want after failure of my job, I want to rerun it within uh, within within 5 seconds, something like that. Then I can give it like that. Okay, one time trigger after 5 second I'm configuring. Okay, now I can create the task. Okay, once again I will take another task that would be also my notebook level task, means the notebook level activity, as in a data factory we used to talk about that. Task would be y. Okay, it would be dependent on task x success. So path first I am configuring. So serverless already it is given the depends on x, and here are all the options are there. If it is on the all done or all success, based on this you can give, or at least one succeed you can give, like that. Okay, all failed, at last one failed. Okay, like that you can configure. Okay, that will see each and every options. Okay, so the task y also given. Once again another task z. Okay, task c. Here what we want to configure it, it would be dependent on y. First we will see like this. Okay, same all succeed we are giving here, the retrier we are not giving anything. Okay, so now my jobs is it is like this, it is showing. Okay, now I can see my job is here. Okay, okay, I created one job, and this is the another this job has nothing. Okay, first time we created and didn't configure it, so that's why it is showing like that. We can just delete it. Okay, as it is a free edition, so don't create more than one job. It might give you some kind of running error or something like that, as our resources are very much limited. Okay, that's why. Let's run it. So what are the options here that we will also discuss? You can see triggers and all, job parameters and all that we will discuss in our upcoming video. First see what it is happening. You can see the first notebook is running. So performance optimization, automatically it would be enabled. If it is not enabled, you need to enable it using that toggle button, otherwise it will take so much time. The timelines you can see how much seconds it will take. Okay, each and every notebook from the list it is showing like this, what are the notebooks it is running, and what are the dependencies, resources, locations, and all the details it will give you. Okay, now it is running uh, all the things, it is printing. This is a simple job run that we configured. Now it is succeed. Okay, now if we want to just make some changes on this, suppose I'm putting task set as the failure condition, all failed, not all failed, here all failed, and dependent I am putting as x. Okay, so once the x would get failed, then task state will be triggered, or on the success of task x the y would be triggered, like this. Okay, so for that, first we will run the task x, then we will see their task y is getting triggered or not. Okay, let's see the run. You can see it is running. It is already given, if all failed then it will get triggered, otherwise on the success of x y would get triggered. Okay, if you want to use the older UI, you can use like this, otherwise new UI is better for me. So let's see. it got skipped. The task was excluded because not all the dependencies failed, it is showing. Okay, the second job, this run successfully. Okay, now what we'll do, I will open this notebook once again, and intentionally I will put some bug here to fail this notebook so that the Z notebook should run. Okay, let's see how it is happening. Suppose I'm just removing this and removing this also. Okay, so this would get failed. Once again I'm running, view the run started. Yeah, some error is here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the second job, the Z job got triggered. Okay, now the result is visible, you can see. So how much time it has taken, what are the start time, end time, all the details are given here. Okay, job id, run id and all. Okay, so this was the scenario. Okay, so as one of the notebook got failed, the overall task it would show you as failed. Okay, but your testing is successfully done. This kind of if all failed, then some emails would get triggered. This kind of scenario we used to use in our real time industries. Okay, see, we instead of notebook, we can attach it some notification, or some notification task to get triggered, some mails or some message to the user, like that. Okay, that will see, no problem. Or if any other logics you want to configure, that you can configure via notebook like this. Okay, on the failure of the previous notebook. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood. We'll see one another scenario in our next scenario video. Okay, keep watching the series. Okay, and stay with us. And if you still not subscribe our channel Cognitive Coders, I would request you guys subscribe our channel. You can go through our videos whatever we upload. These videos are very much useful for interview preparation. And if you think this video is very much useful to learn the Lakeflow jobs, and this whole playlist that we are going to create, I can assure you, if you go through this playlist, you would be pro in Lakeflow jobs. Okay, Database Lakeflow jobs, because all the updated things we are going to discuss on this playlist. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do like and share with your friends. Also comment on the video comment section if you face any kind of challenges during the implementation. Thank you so much.